another video tutorial. Before we start, I would like to mention it's not a video I usually do. This is a tutorial how to customize this After Effects project that I just upload to my site. Well, after watching this video, you might stop and visiting my site. Well, you will ask why this project is not for free to download. If we took a look at my site, we got this thumbnail where it says Slideshow After Effects project. If we click on the thumbnail, it will take to the download page. As you see down here, it says $5 small donation instead of free download. Anyway, you will ask why I have to pay, and you might be right. But if you are a graphic designer, animator, or web designer, you will understand the hard work and the time we have to put on. Of course, it takes a lot of time. But with this, I'm not pushing or obligating to buy or donate if you don't want. This is just an appreciation. Also, before to proceed to donate or purchase the project, I strongly recommend to read the description we have at the right side, what it's or not included in the folder or project. So if it's not what you're looking for, it's up to you. You can leave or keep navigating the site for the free downloads. Now, if you really appreciate it and want to donate, proceed to click the button where it says small donate, and it will add to the cart or will take to the checkout page. Now, in the checkout page, here, for secure reason, we decide to use PayPal as a payment method. Next step is to fill out the form to keep your record in case you don't get the link or you have any problem with the project, opening the project. So you can, try to download again, or in case you accidentally delete the file, you can download the time you want. You got 24 hours after you made the purchase. You can download them as many times you want. Once again, I recommend to read the licensing agreements by clicking down here. It says show the terms, and proceed to read the licensing agreements. If you agree, it's not too much to read, so you can just read. If you not agree, just you can start proceeding to check out. So if you agree, if you really appreciate the work, so just click agree to terms and conditions and then donate. It will take to the PayPal page. You have to have an account, or you can create an account, and you can pay. As I said before, is the best way and the security and the safely way to pay or to buy or sell in PayPal. That's what I decide to use, only PayPal. After you make the payment, the link will be in your email address. Make sure to put the right email address, the name and the last name, and create the account. So that way we can communicate for any problem. And so after you download, of course, the link will be in the email address. After you download, you will get this, zip file. If you use a Mac, you don't need to have any third-party application to unzip the file. But if you using PC or Windows, you can look for WinRAR that's free and Google. You can search in Google and download for free. And after you download it, we have this folder which contains the After Effects project, the asset folder, the license agreements, and preview. So I'm going to show you the preview. Actually, I have on my YouTube channel. Let me play for you guys. Let me play this actually and put full screen. Nera Studio. Alright, so as you see, here we got the frame. As I said before, you can insert image or import video, and also you can change the text, also like color. So we're gonna show you how to change the text color as well. And let me just close this. So as I said, let me go back to my download page actually to here. So as I said before, read first the whatever it's included in the file. So if we go down, scroll down, we got it says project included it's one After Effects project, full HD, 19 by 1080. Of course, tutorial will be on YouTube. After Effects compatible. It's CS5.5 and CS6, and the latest version, which Adobe has right now, CC. And also, you don't need third-party plugins. And well, it's easy. As it says, it's easy to customize the photo and video, the text, of course, and the audio or image, of course, not included. It's just for a preview option. And the font, of course, as I said before, just search in Google and you will get free the font. So make sure use only for your project. So let's proceed to customize the project. As I said before, after you unzip the folder, so you will have this couple, 4 files, and this folder as well, which says assets. Before to proceed to customize the project, we need to make sure to have your own image or video. So in this case, I'm gonna use this image that I have in my external hard drive. So let me actually just try a couple of them. This one and this one. Let me just select. You can select more than one. Holding down Command and PC will be Control, of course. And also make sure it's in the asset folder. So that way when you save the project, so next time when you reopen the project, won't have any problem searching for the file. Alright, so once we have the image in the folder, asset folder, as I said before, it's 10 image, it's 10 placeholders, so but in this case, we're gonna, for this demonstration, I'm gonna just use those 2 images. So once we have in the asset folder, so I'll go back to my After Effects. Actually, let me open the project from here. So double click, and it's asking me to convert to the latest version because it's for Adobe After Effects CC. So let me just click OK, and won't have problem opening. Once we have this open, we got the project. So let me just fit and come, and there you go. So we got the, let me just see, we got the placeholder where it says Photo 001. Actually, this is in the second placeholder. So let me go back to the first placeholder. Actually, okay, so there's Photo 001, and also the text says, here goes the text 001. Well, the way to change the photo first, or the image or video, is go back to my project panel and create one folder and rename it maybe my own folder or assets. You can. So once you create the folder, there's a couple ways to insert or import the image. You can go File and then Import File. So as I said before, after you drag and drop the image to the asset folder, so we'll be ready to use. So let me just select both of them. Holding down, Command, Control, and PC to select more than one. Actually, it's selected. So just drag it into your folder, which says my own folder. Remember that I said. Rename as select. After we have this, the image in the folder, so we need to go where it says placeholder, and here we got 10 placeholders. So the way to replace the image is just by double clicking the first placeholder. You see, here we got the first placeholder and also the text. So first we gonna work with the image. So after this, we work with text. Well, to replace the image is just make sure the image selected. In this case, we have this Photo 001. So make sure select it, and then go back to my project panel and look for your image you import to the folder, and holding that option in Mac, will be Alt and PC and just drag and drop, and there you go. But in this case, actually, it seems like too big the image. By clicking the S to scale, so we can adjust the size. So let me just give it a 50% actually. No, I put 500. No, it should be 50. There you go. So then you can just move around, or that's it. And so now if we go back to the main, and let me see what's in the first. Let me see it was in the first placeholder, and here we got the image replace. It's the same thing to the second placeholder. Double click and go to my image layer, make sure it's selected, go back to the project folder where we have our image, and then just make sure holding down Alt and PC and Option and Mac, drag and drop. That's it. So there you go. Actually, it wasn't showing up because the cursor was out of the frames. Anyway, so that's the way. Also, this is a little bigger. So as I said before, by clicking the S key, so we can adjust the size. So let's say 50 also. And there you go. Actually, you can just move a little bit down and go back to my main project, and go to the second folder or placeholder, and there you go. You can replace the image. As I said before, it can be video or photo. Now that's the way to replace the image or video and the placeholder. As I said before, it has 10 placeholders and it's almost 2 minutes of duration. Now the way to change the text is, first let me change the title, the main title. Actually it says welcome to our wedding. And if we see the project panel, it says main title. If we give a double click, and then we have the title. And here the only thing we need to do is double click the text layer, make sure it's selected as we see up here in the preview window. So and then we can start saying thanks for coming at the party. It's just a sample. So now if we go back to the main, and there we have the text is replace it. Actually it says thanks for coming at the party. Anyway, so you can easily change the text. Now if you need to change the text 01 also, of course, and the next to the first placeholder, we have this folder which says text replace, and we got 1 to 10. So this is the first text, and this second, third, and and so the way to change this is just double click, and there you go. Actually, you got the animation. So as I said before, as I change the main title, just double click, make sure it's selected, and let's say thanks for coming to our party. And then if we go back to my main project, and you see it says thanks for coming to our party. The animation is still the same. Only thing we need to change is the color. If you don't like, if you like, you can leave the same color. So if we jump to the second placeholder, actually what the text is. Alright, then we need to double click the text 002 actually, and also double click the layer, and let's type, I don't know, I really I really appreciate for your donation, and then go back to my main. So you see, says I really appreciate it for your donation. And so let's change this next text folder or text title to the same. Double click and also double click the layer, and let's put, I don't know, this is a After Effects project. And also you can just double click in case you want to change the font. So make sure it's selected. You don't have to touch anything in the timeline. Just change the font style. So as I said before, you can download and daphone.com. Of course, they have for free, and there's a bunch of sites, and you can search in Google offering. They have fonts for free. So that's the way to change the fonts well, and so the color. You don't have to change the color. The color in here. So I'm gonna show you the way to change all of them at the same time. All right. So let me go back to my main comp, and you see actually it's different font style. If we go to the second placeholder, and we got different font style, but the animation is the same. You see, is the animation same? So kind of like raining letters. So it's it's just we just changed the font style. So the way to change the text color, if we go make sure it's the main, if we click up the layer on the top, it says text color, and make sure it's selected, and go back to my effect and control. So here we got the color changer. So the way to change is just click the color palette, and then you can choose any color you like. Actually, let me see, red. And also you can just pick this pen, like color picker, and then start choosing the color you like. So if you see, actually it's simple step changing the color. Now if you go to second placeholder, also the color has been changed. If we go 10, of course the color will be changed as well. And that's the way to change the color of the text, and and also the text, the font style. Now you might wondering to change the background. So the way to change the background color is go to my project panel, and let me just close this actually, and you see it says background. So if we just double click, and it will take to the background composition, and if we click the background changer, and also go to the effect control, and we can start changing the color. You see, you can start playing with a hue saturation. So now if you see, we just change the color. If we go back to the main project, and there's the color has been changed, the background, the text, and also we change the image. Okay, so that's the way to start using this After Effects project. It's It's almost 2 minutes of duration. It has a 10 placeholder, so you can just start exploring, as I said before. And also, if you like to have the audio, actually it's not included in this project, but when you download the project, so just let me know if you like, so I can just send you direct to your email address. It's not a heavy, it's a MP3 format, but make sure send the invoice number, so then I can send the soundtrack. All right. So hope you guys like it. You can leave any comment, of course. Anyway, the comments always welcome, because as you know, I have a couple other videos and I have a lot of comments insulting me for some reasons, but no, everything is welcome, that's why it's a public, so that's why I just, okay, if it's something's wrong, so next time I can get this better, and that way we learn. Okay, so see you next time.